All right, we are here. It was a nice, what, 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. We're back already. I did not think I would be a Genshin tuber, but I think at this point we're kind of a Genshin tuber. But we're here for the drinker in chief. We're gonna do him proud. The game's still taking forever to load. Good old game. All right. First, tactics. Give it a second to boot up. Still loading. All right, these are all our tactics.
Full throttle!
Oh dear. Man.
Hip. Control.
All right. Our tactics. Ooh, I have mail. Ooh. That helps. That helps a lot. I'm really happy about that. Genshin getting some class. Okay, the tactics.
Make sure to keep up.
Ready when you are.
I don't know. Is that good? Who else? Ah, yeah. Who? Sit Lolly or Beto? We'll just do Sit Lolly for this
All
one.
right, let's go.
Drinking Squad. Assembled. We'll take a swig for the drinker-in-chief himself. Alright, it's alright. We saved for this. We saved in preparation for this. We got CP, we got EP Chick, that's good. Got another Bennett. Hopefully, I think that might be my C6 Bennett. So we should hopefully, just get some free pulls every time we get Bennett again. Alright, we like Shangling. We Shang, however we say her name. We like her. We do like food. Let's go! 50-50? The anti-drinker. I see how it is. Fuck you, D-Loop. That's alright. We got more. We got a few more. Oh, boy. We got New Violette, by the way, on the last banner. I pulled a few times when we got him. Alright, we like Sucrose. We like Sucrose. It's not D-Luke. We really are spending everything we accrued during the last speedrun, aren't we? Okay. 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 Alright. Okay. It's on. It's on. Drinking Squad. Disassemble.
I'm never
Natland
late.
Squad.
Woohoo! This is gonna be
And Barbara.
fun.
Assemble.
Wish me luck.
We'll just do our dailies now. That was a good try, you know. I think that was a good try. Yeah, imagine if I could have gotten him. I also want to pull for his weapon, so this is not gonna be fun. But hey, we got C1D Luke, right? We got C6 Bennett. I feel like Zhang Ling is in on a lot of banners. Is this because of his outfit that I didn't care about? I didn't even know he got an outfit. I didn't even see it on the lantern right thing. Oh, her. We got her. Okay. And okay. Well, while we don't have Varka, might as well upgrade this.
Rev the engines.
An NPC looks better than bro. Well, like, yeah, that's everybody.
Rise with the sun.
It only makes sense they'd make better OCs or better characters with practice. I don't really blame anyone on looking bad or less detailed. Like people were comparing Shenhe with Jibai because they were in a cutscene together. It's like, I mean, I don't think that automatically makes Shenhe look bad. She's just less detailed. That's not even really a lot of detail either. It's like more shading and like more textures. Like the outfit's still very detailed. You're just memeing? Yeah, I know. Well, I take it seriously, Luffy. I just lost my 50-50. D-Luke had to come in here and ruin our drinking with Grandmaster Varka.
It's justice o'clock. Oof. Look out below. Show no mercy. Eat Lolline. Eat Papa. Get him. Something to add.
seem to work. This is trouble. Finally, some quiet.
Let the show begin. Show no mercy. You two. Time to burn it down.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Hero incoming.
Just enjoy it.
What about you, Luffy? You pulling this patch? Are you also gonna fail at getting Varka and his sword?
Running late again. What?
Rise with the sun!
Like get back on for him. Go for it.
Burn it down!
He literally is like the coolest fucking guy. Like, why'd they make bro so cool? It's not like he's been mentioned in the game for like 5 years now. This friggin' guy. Alright, let's put bro to bed. Let's put bro to sleep. I have tactics for this. He still ain't drowning? He is not drowning yet.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
That's just, yeah, because when
Thank you for
characters...
completing today's commissions.
Enemies can't
Here-
swim, so when they get into like too deep water, they just instant
Ad
die.
Astra Abyssa.
They're like old RPG characters. They didn't know how to swim. In this new RPG, actually. This is still an RPG. Puffin just replied late. She's like, good luck. Thanks, Puffin. Thanks, Puffin.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Yep. Yeah. We got a 5-star. A 5-star.
Let's dance. Get to work. Yeah. Kapow!
Rise with the...
Hero incoming. Hi. Look out below. Oof. Smash down. How dare you! Suffer the wrath of me!
Pyroclastic surge!
No escaping so soon. You can't run.
Let the show be. Show no mercy!
Burn it down!
Headbutt! Smash down! Hero incoming!
Pay your dues.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Oof! Charge! I'll protect us. Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa!
Light it up!
Yeah! Kapow! Justice o'clock! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah!
Pay your dues.
Fulfill our pact!
Wrath from the sky!
You can't run from death.
Triumph!
Oof! Heads up! Justice o'clock! Hurry up, Varka!
Here. Oh, sick. Yo, Scary. Can I count? Oh, I'm buying the wrong one, that's why. The grind is crazy. Hello, Clover. We did everything right. Clover, we did everything right.
I hear you've got a job for me.
Ready when you are.
We assembled the drinking team.
Come with me.
We took a few swigs for good luck. And in the end... we got the anti-drinker.
I'm never late. Wish me luck.
D-Luke said prohibition on our
Are we
ass.
going on a trip?
Unfortunate. Did I do it at the Knight's headquarters or Dawn Winery? No, I did it out of the Wolf's Gravestone. This guy is Boreas. Yeah, yeah. He's the Knight of Boreas. We did it at Boreas's pad. Anyway, let's finish leveling Columbina. I didn't get any of the extra waypoints over here because I kind of want to like just do a clean sweep of the area because like Nod Cry was super easy for me. It was just like one thing after another. I feel like I cleared out the entire first half of Nod Cry. I want this second half to be the same thing, but I'm not ready to go exploring yet. I'm just getting the flowers for Homegirl. We're just here for flowers. We're not here to fight. We're not fighting the Abyss today. Let Flynn's handle it. Let Flynn's handle it. He's a nice guy. He'll cover for us while we pick flowers. Where the hell are these damn flowers?
Hurry up, Grassa!
I only want flowers. For these motherfucking flowers.
Let's roll!
Oh.
Dino? Present!
What about you, Clover? You pulling this patch? Gonna try and get Flynn's again? Or are you saving up like Puffin is for Nicole? Who still hasn't even been confirmed. But like kinda confirmed, maybe, possibly.
Running late again. Time to roll.
Oh no. Come on! She was touching the bottom. Ooh, Oculi.
Time to
I
roll.
have been thoroughly distracted.
Rise like smoke.
Mawika? You, okay. You know what? You're the Pyro Archon. I won't question it. I don't know how I missed this one again. And there's another one. The fuck? I thought I would have seen these.
Running late again. Hurry up, Grassa!
I always somehow go the wrong direction after a teleport.
What a waste of time!
We need that. Nah, I'm chilling. Yippee! And now we keep grinding. We were trying to level up Noelle too for the... since we skipped a Jibai. Since she's like supposed to be the best for lunar crystallization.
Strength is one of...
Do we need anything else for Noelle? I'm willing to bet probably. We're probably gonna fight this thing more anyway, because we also got Ningguang recently. Gotta level Ningguang up for her GF Beto. Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Those things were...
I should probably take Aino off before I get her killed real quick. Just noticed that.
I'll protect us.
Burn it down!
Charge! Oof! Heads up! Hero incoming!
Pyroclastic surge! Rise with the sun!
Get to work! Let the show begin. Yeah! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to... Headbutt!
Light of the blazing sun!
Show no mercy! Yeah!
It's probably my team, but with how limited time you have to get those, something about this boss just feels made for multiplayer. Co-op.
I'll protect us. Headbutt!
Rise with the sun!
Smash down! Oof!
Rev the engines! Light up the blazing sun!
Headbutt! Running late again.
Please. Please. Okay.
Hurry up, Brassa! The insult.
Light it up!
Punish. By my spark, the night burns! Hero incoming! Yeah! Charge! Headbutt!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Burn it down!
Height!
Get to work!
Out of my sight! The antenna! Grid beam strike! Hero incoming! Cut! Oof! Height! This body.
Yeah, I did it again. I went the wrong fucking way.
Time to roll. Kapow!
I like her dumb tiny hat.
Hurry up, Varka! Let the show begin. Time to roll. I'll protect us. Fulfill our pact. Eat Laline, eat Papa.
Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun!
Headbutt. Charge. Oof. Kapow! Hi. Ha ha. Let me wait again.
Bye.
Time to roll.
How do we not have fucking salt? How hard is it to find salt? Pardon me, Gonchon. Your finest kilos of salt, please. I don't know how I feel about them having their drink in those fucking vials. Can I please have some salt? Can I please have some salt? Of course they don't fucking have salt. Every time I do one of these, they don't have the thing I need at the grocery store. Let me cook it. I'll cook the fucking salt. Where is it? How do you even get salt? I bet they have salt in fucking Sumeru, and Sumeru sucks dick. I'll take some shawarma, please. Eh? Your finest salt, kind sir. Ain't no way bro does not have salt. I have enough salt for a while now. Watch the next 10 quests be like, I need 5 salt.
Running late again. Hurry up, Varka! Let the show begin.
Burn it down!
Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! Hero incoming! Da! One fell swoop!
Wrath from the sky! Rev the engines!
All right. You know what? Hey, we already got D-Luke level 1. Let's go D-Luke again. What can I... Oh. You can only do one? What? You can only do one at a time? What? Alright. Alright. Let's main quest now. Playtest Varka. Yeah, let's playtest him for the extra. We'll do the test run, I guess, for an extra 20. Cheers, gag. Varka test run. Oh, it's just him, no teammates. That's cool. He's so cool, though.
Try to keep up.
Why? Okay. Bro doesn't want to be here.
Try to keep up. Maria sweeping in.
Bro's so cool. Why is bro so cool? See, this is why we're pulling for him. First speedrun for a dude character because he's cool as fuck.
Maria sweeping in. Thunder.
I'm awe-stricken. This is cool as hell. There's no music, by the way.
Charge! Thunder! Maria sweeping in! Thunder! Up the ante! Burn!
Bro's going ham on those voice lines. Shit.
Up the ante!
He hardly sounds like he does just talking. Putting his all in there. Shit. Honestly, I think that was the best thing they could have done to make him, like, worth the wait. Is make him, like, the only dual-wield character. Give him an elemental skill that isn't animo. Like, it's crazy. Bro's crazy. He's awesome. This is why we're speedrunning Varka.
The long sleep beckons. Be silent. Observe. Close your eyes.
Twins is pretty cool too, to be fair, but like he had his time. It's Grandmaster's time now.
Animal test 6308.
Rain outlines your fate. Annihilation mode.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Change of plan.
Stand clear.
Let me weave you a birth. Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust.
Night falls.
Do we really need a trial stage for Bennett? I'll do it for the schmidgen of experience, I guess. We see sixth Bennett, why not? Lindsay or Sheila, are you gonna pull for him instead of Varka?
Everybody stand back. Yeah.
Has he always had that sword? I don't think I've ever seen that sword before.
You're in for a little shock. Rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy. You're toast. I'm going in.
I forgot they gave you more characters because I was too busy playing with Varka and Twins.
Rain cutter.
Take cover. Everybody stand back.
Come a little close.
Nova, get them. Hey-ya!
Let me weave you a verse. Don't be such a brute. Try not to.
I'm going in. Take cover. Nice and spicy.
You decide. Oh man, you're gonna have to, man. You know what? I mean, this is what I did for Zenless. I pulled for the old character first, because it's more than likely the new character is gonna get a rerun pretty soon. You know? I feel like that makes enough sense. Anyway. Let's finish Skirk's quest first, just to get it off the board, and then we'll be able to handle Varka unevaded. Oh no, Comfy. Much luck doing the dishes.
Try and stop me.
I hope those dishes regret the day they had to deal with our Comfy. I hope those dishes are torn asunder, never to be used again,
Rev the engines.
after facing the wrath of Comfy.
The fog is gone. Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this—
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance. It's a natural response after encountering someone as powerful. To them, he represents ultimate power. We know the person before us has encountered Master, and we know he stole a portion of my power. So it's not surprising.
Okay. Oh, the closer Paimon looks, the more intimidating it gets.
He got Grok within him.
Nervalette isn't here this time, so it's up to us. He won't have the nerve to steal
Ooh,
again.
we
after
should have
we're
leveled
done
up
with him.
New Roulette for
Let's
this.
teach this guy a lesson.
Also, Skirk's hot as fuck.
Never starve those out! Yeah.
Bombs away! Haven't forgotten your training, I hope.
She is, I'm just saying.
Water jet!
Mine to wield.
We broke it.
Water jet! Go!
Mine to wield.
Uh-oh. You just can't die during this event. That really takes the pacing out of it. Didn't voice this part. Oh my god. I love Ether.
Haven't had enough of my power. Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
He was just an old ass guy.
Well, have you come to your
Is
senses?
this Scooby-Doo land?
You saw that my body was at its limit. Such power. Such keen.
Yeah, the
dazzling
animations, and now
instincts.
we're back to NPCs.
So you must be.
Skirk, Sertologi's disciple.
How long has it been?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds. Sorry. It's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am Skofnungar. A friend. This is the first
Never
time
use
I've
that
heard
name.
your
Hundreds
I can't even repeat that
Sounds like you
name.
and Master have quite the history.
Of course. Might as well. I trained the sword harder than anyone else. Over time, my heart hardened. And we were similar in age, but different in background. He was born in prison, the son of... Yet, he always wore a smile on his face, as if kindness...
No, I don't want to say that word
malice
because
were
I don't want to
one.
say his name because the end sounds
I
like a
still remember
slur.
what he said to me when we...
That does sound like something he would say.
I'm gonna get canceled over
He
saying this guy's
was
name.
the first to acknowledge that when I was... After his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out and said to me,
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you. Your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time.
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, your soul, might not be able to withstand this curse. Wise indeed. Nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain of immortality, and wish to experience a good sparring match before you wither away, seek out my disciple.
Disciple?
Nor I, but Vedifenir said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe, and bring her to Tibet. You know as well as I, Vedifenir's prophecies are never wrong.
Well,
All Vedifenir said was that one day,
sounds...
of course, only the most outstanding people would have the right to become my disciple.
Still...
I'll be leaving then. Oh, and if you are serious about getting stronger, I left...
waiting for me in the primordial sea.
Your heart?
Because, of course...
So, you even with that whale's ability, but that is not...
You're right. I miss you. Sir Telogi, I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist. Using despair and fear, we're like mountain climbers in the dark.
True. But I made up my mind long ago.
Sir
No matter
Logi
how dark
just
it gets, I will not give in to
like he
despair.
sounds too
will
nice.
open
He
besides.
doesn't sound like when he speaks. He
Since you're
doesn't
his
sound as
friend,
intimidating as this
first
like
time we came here, when you
super
stabbed me through
cold,
the
super
fog,
unfeeling
but you
guy.
had to devote all your strength. It was the joy of a researcher.
Interesting. You're right.
Exactly. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, after which all can come to an end. For that very reason, good and evil are meaningless to him.
Perhaps you're right. What a battle that was.
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds. Sir Telogi once offered to free me from this curse.
I can, but not through death. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness. The impurities will dissipate, but it will be a time-consuming and painful.
If we are...
I will reach the top of this mountain.
I don't
and
think
use-
anyone cares about what happens to this guy. We're just skipping it.
That's finally over.
Yay!
outta
More
here.
Prim. Bye, Skirk. I hope your boobs don't pop out still. Like, seriously, get a bigger shirt or something.
We did it! Ah, once again, we've proved there's nothing we can't overcome. We're just that awesome. Wow, you sound even more Today sure went by fast. It's night already.
Yes. The power Skofnungur stole has been returned.
Great! Huh, it's crazy that you even noticed their light was gone. There was so...
I suppose it's because I have gazed upon this sky for centuries. The false stars, hanging in the meticulously... It's not real. And yet, it is for that very reason that I can look upon it and enjoy the momentary peace it brings. Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. We will return to the real universe one day. Time marches ever forward. Even the innocent and naive will taste. Though we gaze upon a false sky, its vastness and majesty is palpable. One can only wonder, what is it going to take for kindness to reign?
Oh, this is all going over. Ever since we met, he has filled Paimon's days with happiness. If it's too big a job for one person, we've met...
I suppose when it comes... Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I need more practice. I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other on the street. Regardless, reunion. One without war, pain, or forced parting. For this, we must all work to become stronger. Goodbye, traveler.
Bye! Is it just Paimon, or is she being nicer than before? Hey, what do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow, we can continue our journey.
Alright, that's it for Skirk. Now we can, What do you mean Act 1? What do you mean Act 1? What? That's it for Skirk. Now we can go back to... what? That's not the Varka quest either. What's the Varka quest? Oh, it's just his story quest. There isn't more stuff to do. Okay.
Huh? Oh, it's from the Tone Deaf Bard. Apparently.
I screwed that up. Okay. Anyway. Let's go see Grandmaster. Let's go see GM.
Running late again.
Time to roll.
Let's do side quests.
Get to work. Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf. Full throttle. Incinerate.
Back to this.
Welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt? The Tumaini of Natlan? Or the great hero of Nodcry?
I don't know. I can't talk, bro.
You sure have your finger.
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth.
I didn't pull for Jibai, sorry.
My wine and my lyre are at the ready. So please, traveler, take a seat and tell me your tale. Amazing! Incredible! The Ray Hero of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages! So I'm
What
guessing
did
the
he
Wild
tell
Hunt
him?
is a thing of the
It
past
was
now
not
we've
like that.
defeated
It
the
was
Ray
not
Hero
that
of Solnari.
interesting.
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the doctor, though.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, now that the Northern Abyss calamity is finally resolved, Varka must be getting ready for the triumphant return of his expedition, right? I haven't seen him in the longest time. He must have so many stories to share.
Yeah, why was he the only one up there? If it was such a big calamity, why didn't anyone else go? How'd they even find out about it if Nodcry was all the way up there? If Nodcry was never
wondering about
mentioned
that, too.
before.
He did call you Barbados. But weren't you still fast asleep back when he was in Mondstadt?
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside. It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials and oracles after hearing some tall tales at the local... In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin
Let him
guard's
solo
missiles
everything,
flying off
literally.
into the horizons.
They must have been making quite a racket if it was enough to wake up the tone-deaf bard.
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
Hey! Is that all you've got? Oh, bring it on!
like that.
Just what we needed, another twink.
Giving up already? You're not half as tough as Varka said.
We got Flynn's,
Young knight
and then we
of
got
Favonius
Varka.
trekking out to the Thousand
and
Winds
now we
Temple
got a
in
twink
search of
again.
adventure. Now there's a sight I
Good
haven't
things
seen
can't
in a
last
while.
forever.
A bard in green clothes. Does this mean... Oh, you're Venti? I was just wondering how I was gonna track you down.
Oh,
It's
you were looking for
Luga.
the
You look
tone-deaf
different.
bard?
I didn't know
No,
Luga got a
hold on.
new skin. Did I
Blonde hair,
do the
white
joke
hair.
right?
You must be the honorary knight, and Paimon! Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, vice captain of the 5th Company of the Knights
You're
of
Luga,
Favonius
but with a
and
higher
a member
pitched
of the
voice.
Expeditionary Force. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh? Right. So that's why Paimon's never seen you around in Mondstadt. Hey, wait a second. We never saw you in Nodcry
Yeah,
either.
it's crazy, right? It's like they
That's
don't
probably
include
because
people
when
into
the
the
Wild
story.
Hunt was still running rampant, I spent most of my time out on my own, making mincemeat out of monsters. I barely went back to base at all. Then, once the Wild Hunt calmed down, I got sent back to Mondstadt. Mixed blessing, if you ask me. Sounds like I missed...
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor. So,
Yeah, it's
Why did
almost
Varka
like
send
we
you
could have
back?
used more help with that. And we only had, I don't know, a small mishmash crew
Deliver
put
some
together.
letters. There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church,
Like
another for the
besides
Dawn
Varka,
Winery,
there was
at least
no one
10
else
in
from the
total.
knights up there that we talked to the whole quest.
how many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? In fact, he's earned himself a new nickname.
I'll have you know that so, tone deaf or not, I wear the title of Bard with pride.
Wait, really?
Anyway, since this young man has come all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple looking for me,
Yeah,
assume
literally.
you must-
You sure
It was
are.
2
To use the
world-ending
Grand
threats,
Master's own
in
words.
fact.
This one is for the bard
And
in
it
green
was
clothes.
just
These
Nefer,
days, I think he goes
Lauma,
by Venti.
Flynn's, and
Doesn't
Varka,
really have an address as such.
with a couple 4 stars.
You could start by asking around in Mondstadt, or maybe try your luck at the Thousand.
I figured that since there was this punching bag here, oh, sorry, Ruin Guard, I could get some practice
Also,
in
it
while I
took
was at
Varka
it.
5
So,
years to
I
get up
came
to
right here the
Nodcry.
second I got back to
He's been away
Mondstadt.
for 5 years. The
Varka
game's
was
been
full
going
flight
on for
dash
5
that time.
years, so
It's a good thing we happened
you'd
to be
expect
nearby.
like Klee and Diana to get like a little bit taller, right?
Oh, he also
How come
said to
nobody
remind you to
ages
write
in this
back.
game? Let me ask you that.
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter between 2 drinking buddies. But if I'm supposed to write back this time... Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right? Maybe you can head into
Holy
Mondstadt
Trinity
and
of
deliver the rest of
femboys.
them
Yeah,
first.
we're playing
My
the
thoughts
right
exactly.
game for the
Assuming
wrong
I can find
crowd.
the way. Hopefully the roads haven't changed too much since the pre-expedition days.
This isn't for us, Luffy. This is for
Well,
Comfy.
why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort? Let's go!
Thank you so much, honorary knight. And you.
A Hindi
The
company.
abyss.
Is this a,
The wild hunt.
you mean indie?
Andreas, get home safe, Varka.
Why do my ears feel so hot all of a sudden?
How does it take
someone talking about
5
me?
years to get all the way up here? It's gotta be the thing of like the canon world is a lot bigger than what they're able to show in game, because like you could run to Nod Cry with Varesa in like, I don't know, 2 hours.
Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office. That would be terrible.
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted. Watch out! Enemies approaching!
OMG, them actually doing
Oh,
stuff.
it's just a few
We
stragglers.
never saw any
Yeah,
of
they're
that
no
in
real
the whole
threat to
Nod
us.
Cry quest.
This expedition is almost over. We just need to deal with these final few targets, and then we will make our triumphant return.
Yay!
Stormwind!
That's my Grandmaster right there! That's what I'm talking about! This is our Grandmaster! Talking about that's my president. That's my Grandmaster!
Without the Rapier of Sonari to direct them, it seems like all that's left is their primal urge to destroy.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nodcry will be able to deal with what's left.
Just like I thought. What we should be wary of now is...
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected targets should be just up ahead.
They gave all these
You know the
NPC
drill.
scars to
Stay
prove
here
that
and
they've
stand
been
guard.
putting in
Leave
work.
the rest to me.
Yes, Grandmaster.
Grandma. Ass.
We meet again, Andreas.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now? I was planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago?
Arf.
Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are 2 other places to check. Maybe this will all go smoothly after all. It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andreas!
Gotta pull out that signature weapon, huh? We were lucky enough to pull Wolf's gravestone by chance. They just had to go and give him another weapon.
Returning to your old home, perhaps Andreas is a little too
Boreas.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption. Iniquity. Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
This is already like the best character mission already. Ever.
That's where things stand with the expedition.
Gene!
The victors will be returning
Gene!
home soon, so make sure
I never
to
thought
stock
I'd say
up
this,
on wine
but
for the
Gene, let me
celebrations.
talk to your manager. Let me speak to
P.S.
your
I hope
manager,
everyone's keeping
Gene.
up with their daily training. I'll be
I don't
testing
want
you
no
all when I
other
get back to make sure
5-star.
no
Give
one's
me the
regressed.
Grandmaster, Gene. Let me speak to the
P.S.
manager.
I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
That's all.
Everyone gets one? Wow! Sure.
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us. Even I got a letter, and I'm not a real knight yet.
Jean? Oh, yes.
It's crazy that everyone's
That's our
voiced
Grandmaster for
again.
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain? I have a letter for him as well.
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend from the church at the Angel Share. Allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel. But I'd say there's a 50-50 chance he's just there for it.
I'm on bets there'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about
Really? Oh, that would be a great...
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help distribute the remaining letters.
Great. But I won't be resting.
Crazy how
just
he's
yet.
never been mentioned
I
before,
have
huh?
one last... I heard that another challenger recently passed Boreas's trial. Well, with any luck.
Very well, but please remember to show respect to the local wolves.
I will. Goodbye.
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
Huh? But Varka's coming back. The situation...
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, the expedition has indeed... It seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North, be they the Wild Hunt or the Doctor. And yet,
Notcry is like
for some reason,
the
I
furthest
can't help
thing
but
from
recall something the
Mondstadt.
Grandmaster said
You're
to me
more
before he
likely to
left.
have a threat from Leeway.
If I don't
What
make
are
it
you?
back from
What
this
are they talking
expedition,
about?
You'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead. I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow. Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that they too need protecting. And some, well, some might not even want to be a knight yet. What's wrong? Well, there's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my death. This is all just a contingency plan in the event that I'm unable to return. Until I return, I leave them in your care.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history. The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt
Varka is
1,000
indeed
years
the
ago,
manliest man
along
you've
with
seen
his
in
wolf
Genshin.
companion.
He
He
drinks.
was as free as
He's
the
the
wind.
tallest.
He left no
He's
succession
got
plan behind.
two big
Even
ass
his name
fucking
was
swords.
lost to history. The title of Boreas could have disappeared from
kinda
Mondstadt
corny,
just as he did. But he had
but
an
he's dope.
informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the Knight of Boreas greatly. Ravenwood's valor and swordsmanship earned him the wolf spirit's recognition. When the old aristocracy tried to regain power, Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense. From then on, the title of Knight of Boreas was passed down from generation to generation within the Knights of Favonius.
Where are these femboys,
Wolf
man?
spirit?
That's cap
You
from
mean
you.
that big blue wolf in Wolfenden?
Correct. As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is the surviving spirit of an ancient god, and the Knight of Boreas serves as an intermediary between him and humanity. Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love, came to understand it through the journey with his human companion.
No cap, all cap.
In the end, He chose to allow his power to
Captain
become one
Cap.
with the land. This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt, but these days, few people are aware that the starting point of the Wolf King's journey was not Mondstadt, but Nodcry.
Huh?
You don't seem surprised. Did you sense something in Nodcry? The great Wolf King of the North came here from Nodcry. Although he doesn't like to speak of his past. In fact, he rarely shows himself to people at all nowadays. As such, this tale can only be found deep within the Knights of Favonius library. The Grand Master didn't disclose any concrete objectives before departing on his expedition. I couldn't help but
I
wonder
hate
whether it
how
might
that rug
somehow
is.
be related to Nodcry's
That
Wolf
rug
of the
should be
North.
turned to the left 90
I
degrees.
kept my speculations to
It should
myself,
be
however.
facing the door.
Sharing them would only spread unwarranted suspicion toward the Four Winds among the
Let's
people of
nitpick this
Mondstadt.
office some more, shall we?
You experienced the turmoil caused by Dvalin, the East Wind.
No wonder Varka wasn't clear about his motives.
Very possibly. He was probably also reserving judgment. Having heard about your experiences in Nodcry, I now suspect that the Grand Master hadn't yet ascertained the true identity of our enemy at that time. And as it turns out, the calamity born in the north wasn't an ancient god, but rather the Wild Hunt and the Doctor. I guess we were both jumping to conclude.
I can literally
Yes,
teleport
I
back there
completely
right
agree.
now and ask him.
The tide can turn rapidly in times of battle, even if his contingency plan never needs to be put into action. I'm sure the Grand Master is relieved to know that it's in place.
I love how there's no music still. I can't get over the music choice. It's like, I don't know. I think I just broke the game. I break the game so much. Ain't nobody breaking this game like I break this game.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
Ain't no
Please.
way this is
I've
the
known
first
that little
time they've
trick
had
for a
this
good 10 years
conversation.
at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
Kaya! Rosaria! D-Luke! Time I knew we'd find you
Fuck
here.
you, D-Luke. You made me lose my 50-50.
Looks like
Can I
it's
have a
about to get
drink?
even noisier.
A little liveliness never kills.
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for his crimes. I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drop what? What's this about?
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the expedition, Varka came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid him.
He looks so dead inside.
He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details.
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past. Dragging them back up now serves no purpose.
You say that now, but back then...
Why the fuck is it
you
so
couldn't let
dusty in
go.
here?
You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
I'm never shopping here
I wasn't
again.
seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then. But my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius. Both the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable. I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument. I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said. But don't you think someone can keep tabs on—
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the Church?
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the Church and not the Knights to begin with?
Are they arguing or not? Oh.
Literally, that's what I was saying. Like, compared to everyone else, like, Varka looks... People were complaining that
Outside,
Varka looks
public
way
order
too
inside
young
the
for his
city,
age.
Monster activity in the
But
wild.
compared to everyone else, like, his facial features are way more masculine
My
and
reply will-
angular. Like, every other guy in the game has such a rounded face and chin. Like, I don't know. Where'd Rosie go? She went upstairs to hide. Fuck you, Rosie. You're hot.
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious arguing.
It's no trouble. Lowen did most of the... Huh?
No. Well, there are people like Kaya and I. And then there are those who are true champions of... Not only that, but it happened to... Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had...
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this? Wait.
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on.
Really making a plus-size character.
Although
Stop!
the Knights
They
of
have
those you
Varesa.
have, but 500... He was a disciple of Rostam. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled.
Yikes!
Well, apparently... But he lost the endless blood. After that, he threw himself completely into battling It's hard to say whether the loss... But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back. So if you want my opinion, the reason why...
Varesa is plus-sized in Asian culture. Okay.
Anyway, if so, why did Jean...
You gotta base it off of their standards. Look at a cowgirl. Look at how plus size she is. That is plus size right there. Compared to that, look at that's plus size. Compared to that's plus size.
Even if you are a close friend.
That is the most plus size woman I have ever seen. Screw Asian culture. All right. Hold on. Let me try and get everyone similar size to her. That's a bad pick because she's got a bunch of clothes
Will
on.
we be gone long? I will
Sure.
protect you. You lead the way. I want to help.
All right. That's plus size. Plus size. Plus size. Are we in Asian culture? Well,
Ready to ride.
I don't know. What's wrong with her? What's honestly?
I'll take care of it.
What's wrong with her? What's wrong with this being plus size? You tell me that, huh?
Be safe. May the animal Archon protect you.
At the end of the day, plus size is just a term somebody made up.
Hunt! What are they doing here? Watch out!
Flins. Flins. Help, Flins.
Let's dance.
Get to work. Light it up.
And the not cry music? Okay. We went from Germany back to Scotland real quick.
Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate.
Let the show begin.
Show no mercy. You two. Light of the blazing sun.
Diversity? I don't know. It didn't work out too well for Concord and their plus size characters. Like what do you want to see when you see plus size? Do you want to see fat people or what do you want to see?
Incinerate.
Cause like what does plus size even mean? Cause we already have curvy. You can just say curvy.
Rev the engines.
I don't know what the fuck plus size is even supposed to mean.
Heads up! Are you alright? Oh no! What now?
You mean fat? Like how fat? How many give me a height and weight.
And
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
I don't know, for an RPG having a fat character keeping up with all of these athletic builds would be kind of
You may
odd.
dispense with your suspicions. The wolf pack has borne wit.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, sure was, something seems wrong with that old...
Hurry up, Grassa!
Like I'm a little chubby. I got nothing wrong with saying that, but like if anything, these characters make me want to look more athletic.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak?
They followed my trail from the distant north across the lake. We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the Wild Hunt...
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. The source of this turmoil. I can sense it.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused.
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods.
Thanks for playing that silent beat,
The
Venti.
wolf
We really
king,
needed that before we
Andreas,
could
was
skip.
particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The bard's back?
Tone-deaf bard? What are you...
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale.
They
from the
actually
distant
don't use
past.
the same model. I
And our
noticed
wolf
that.
friend
Like
doesn't seem too keen on recounting
they all have
himself.
very subtle
we
height
are to do the
differences.
honors?
I thought
Lord
they just
Boreas,
reused
do I
each
have
different
your
size
blessing
model,
to
but they
share the
don't.
story?
They build them from the ground up, just like Zenless. Nice.
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Seelie Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn's starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south. As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, was the shelter he provided for humanity really any different from that given by the reclusive king in his tower? The wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great wolf closed his eyes and slept. 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke him at long last. The night asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory. The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into two halves and left his home once more. Seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing the laughter and song that now filled the once somber city, the aging Lupus Boreas turned to his friend, the god of Animo, and remarked, "So, this is the world the humans dreamed of." Though the night's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been gifted flowed into the land. Everything he was, he gave unto the world. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale. Lord Boreas, is there anything you'd like to add?
There is no need for you to ask that question.
So that's what happened.
Venti really just needs to drop the whole bard shtick. I think everyone at this point would reasonably be able to put together that he's the fucking Archon.
You need not feel remorse on my account. That was my answer, my decision. If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained in Notcry. I fear Andreas has not found peace in his heart even to this day. That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nodcry. We investigated and discovered no signs of instability.
Andreas should still be slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Notcry has had unforeseen consequences. And there's more. I detect another familiar scent.
Oh, the White Knight who became the Bloodstained Knight? The mightiest knight of Boreas?
I remember him as just a man. His lifespan should be no longer than any other of his kind. But before he severed his connection to Boreas, his final destination, it was the ancient kingdom of Conria, as you...
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nodcry yourselves.
Yay! It's not like we have half the map left to
Friend of ours
explore.
just so happens to be free right now. If you ask him nicely, he might give you a lift. That could save you a lot of time on the road.
No wonder I can suddenly sense the east wind's presence.
If even Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout, Nodcry must be in real trouble by now. I hope Varka can handle it.
Varka? Is he in danger?
See, this is what it would be cooler
I believe too many
if there's
passengers
like
would slow our dear
wild
friend
hunts
down.
all over the
I
map
fear he
instead of
only
just
has room
in
to carry one
Nodcry and Mondstadt. Like that would be a
perhaps
cool
a
event. Like you gotta go all over.
All right. Wish it
Big
could
old
be me,
war segment.
But I accept that we should send our
Kind of
strongest
like
warrior to
that
find
land, but you know, more.
I'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt.
I just want more fighting, damn it. Less talking, more fighting.
Stay in Mondstadt too.
Razor, give me your iron claw. Golden-haired traveler, Give this token to the current Knight of Boreas.
It looks like a 3-star weapon.
It
Thanks.
is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. It would be akin to forcefully merging a human and a wolf into one being.
Werewolves in Genshin win.
They would to prevent the entanglement of souls. The most I can do. Although, truth be told, that knight does not lack for power. What he needs more is the thoughts within. The Great Wolf King of the North remains strong for now.
I will protect Lupakal. The North and Varka, I leave to you.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
We could just fast travel, Venti. We could just fast travel. No need to be so cinematic.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andreas, Dominator of Wolves, he once left Nodcry and braved the blizzards to confront the god of storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years, before finally journeying back, under the name of Boreas, with the first Knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt. Any questions before you set off? 500 years ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest Knight of Boreas. He believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Any questions before you set off? The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice.
I wish they
and
didn't just
Andreas
revert
is a
to the
master of
same.
molding
Any
and shaping
questions?
it. But human hearts and flesh cannot.
I'm glad I'm paying
Lupus
attention
in
this
fact,
time too, or else
there's
I'd
an
be
ancient song
repeating
that tells
these.
this tale. A weapon once of common iron.
No, Venti,
now
no,
through
no,
friendship
not the
turned
not the
divine,
liar animation.
pushed
No,
man and
Venti,
wolf.
skip it. No.
As much as he might. Any questions before you set off? All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
You're not coming with, bro? Bro, come with.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
Alright! Hey, wait! How are we getting down?
Oh, okay.
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grand Master! It's...
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
And Paimon too!
Shut up!
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest Knight of Boreas?
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solnari.
We're still talking
But
about
they have
that.
served
I
their
hate so
purpose.
much how they handled
I now
Revier.
understand your
They gave us all of his
You,
lore,
in turn, understand
and then he was
mine.
just done.
This is fair. This farewell, heir to the knighthood of
Leave that bird
Boreas.
alone.
Whether you choose to resist me or not, I...
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But, forget that. We can save the details.
Ah, there's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him. True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the Abyss or a legendary knight, killing him might be just about possible. The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Huh? What do you mean? Is he
We're just
immortal or
throwing out the K word like that. Okay.
Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the Five Sinners. But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to... Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back. We still have some big challenges ahead before this.
It took Albedo and Durin like 2 days to get here. Why does it take everyone so long to get to Nodcry? You like the art Hoya? They made a lot of art for him. I feel like they even made a lot of art compared to other characters. Which one do you like though? Which one are you talking about? It's Lil Hoda. What's up, Hoda?
Looks like a bunch of people are there already.
See?
Why don't we go chat with them?
Plus size.
Hey, good to see you again. Oh, Boss Sneff asked me to pass on a message. She went to see Lauma and Columbina at the Frost Moon Scions. Apparently, there haven't been
Oh, the
any
art I
changes
made.
to
I
that
wasn't sure if
space
you
the
were trying
Reikir
to
of
spell
Solnari
Hoyo or not.
That means the recent wild hunt attacks have nothing to do with Rerir, right?
They're keeping a
Thank
close
you.
watch on it just in case. Oh yeah, Lauma and Columbina.
Did you
asked
see
me
the
to
art
pass on a message
I
too.
tagged you with on the other day
On the
in
enemy
the
you are
server, by the way?
facing. The moon will protect you all. Huh, you know something? These Knights of Favonius are paying me a pretty nice sum to deliver a
Oh, you
few
did? Okay,
simple
cool.
messages. Oh, Varka's a generous guy.
Yeah, just kind of a proof of concept right now. Maybe we'll do more later. OMG, everyone's here.
Short distance propulsion module on cooldown. 15 minutes until next departure. Switching to chat mode. Hello there, Paimon, traveler. Varka placed a sizable order with the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop. I know is hard at work producing the strategic reserve, while I am handling the deliveries. Secondly, I am also here
This is
to
supposed to
attend
be
the
your
meeting in
Sona,
your place.
kind of. I don't know. I just wanted to draw like samurai comfy, shogun comfy.
Huh? Friends!
Luffy is your boy.
Whose rep will be Iqua or Nikita?
You're quite right. However, Itlua and Nikita are both busy organizing the Ratniki's region-wide response to the recent attacks. And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else here, I was the one they recommended to attend the meeting. Sometimes you don't get a choice when there might be consequences down the line.
You look like a man. Well, yeah, that's like the whole point of Mulan. Is that you kind of look like androgynous when you're covered in armor.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here? Great. While we're waiting, could you update me on the situation in Mondstadt?
Besides Albedo, Varka's got like the coolest coat too. I want that fucking jacket.
And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks. Intel from the Frost Moon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rerir resides. What we are facing here is a completely new foe.
summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf. Andrea.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrias' spirit, namely Roland, the bloodstained knight.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I'm completely How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present-day Wild Hunt?
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? When an organism sustains
It's time
damage,
for science class
relevant
again.
tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function. For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or, when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances. That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the bloodstained knight.
Whenever Albedo explains stuff, things make like infinitely more sense. Like, can we have Albedo just narrate from now on so that everything just makes sense?
No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality
That
of
was
the original
so
organ.
in depth
The Roland replica can't possibly
and didn't go
imitate
on
Barrier's
for so long
overwhelming
repeating
power,
the same
or
words.
his
That made
ability to
like so
disguise
much
himself
sense.
as others. So, the Abyss
Why
made
can't
use
all
of
of
the
Genshin
connection
be like
between
this?
Roland and Boreas to
Albedo's
compensate
my
for this
hero
lack
now.
of power.
The replica corrupted and took control of Andrias as he slumbered by the bank of Amsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast. However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed how it was able to do so, remains unclear.
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nodcry somehow during his wanderings through Tevat.
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one. From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
So Kratos is coming to the game?
Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist. This land has already been ravaged by the Wild Hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'll be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who lives here in perilous danger.
We already moved everyone out of
I can
Nodcry
indeed
once.
find
Can we
records of
just
disasters
evacuate
caused
this
by
place
god remains in my
indefinitely?
database. There also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally
At this
with no
point,
ill
just
effects.
leave Nodcry.
In that
It's
land,
not worth
the
it.
passing of the Pyroarchon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andrias who remains in Mondstadt has experienced death.
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Please, present it now. It should help explain things faster.
Gotta show off his cooler sword.
Come forth, Boreas.
Oh, never mind.
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey.
No! Burris!
My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your wandering too must come to an end. Where and when shall that be? A final wish before I slumber. Sing me a song that
that melody so often hummed in the taverns.
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas's final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
Sounds like Andrea spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andrias' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible.
Whenever someone doesn't believe anything in this game anymore, I just can't take it seriously. Like, you've seen so much shit at this point. There's so much magic. How are you surprised by
If
anything?
only were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to
Like,
be
whenever
powerful enough to
someone's
break
like,
through the
oh,
Abyss's
this magic
control
thing
and
happened,
reach
the
Andrias'
person was
heart.
like, magic?
need to
Don't be
find a way to
serious.
make the thought
Don't be
within the sword
serious.
stronger
Fucking magic,
and more
you fucking
resilient.
weirdo. It's like, what the
For
fuck
now,
are you talking
Boreas
about?
needs all his remaining
Everything's
strength to fight
magic here.
against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way. If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nodcry and Mondstadt. It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nodcry, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
Huh? Wait, really?
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency. Not just the wild hunt in the Abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan
Such a
was a long
valid
time in the
point.
making.
Which one?
It's almost as if you...
I make so
foresaw the
many good
future.
points when I talk about how bad
As
this
a matter
game
of
is.
fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends. Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy. Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line. Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nodcry, and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could possibly be. According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means the fragments here should be the most powerful ones. But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nodcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor.
Yeah,
So,
like
it wasn't until
that's probably
recently
like
that we
in
were finally
any
able to confirm
type
the
of
status of the
fantasy
wolf spirit
world. That's like
fragments.
the worst
We now
writing
know
mistake.
there are 3
Is
left to
people that
find.
don't believe magic bullshit can happen when magic bullshit happens all the time.
I managed to gather one fragment before Roland reappeared. I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the third fragment,
Like that should be
we've
the
identified
response
a general
anytime
search
something
area to
happens.
focus
Oh,
on.
something magic happened
we
to
need all
you?
hands
That's
on
why?
deck to pinpoint
Okay,
the
do you have any
exact
proof?
location.
No? Okay, well. 50-50, I guess.
The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andrias' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
With our foe being from Mondstadt, it's our...
And since the Wild Hunt is involved,
The Clink Clink Crumb-Cake craft shop will also help in any way we can.
So what do they need me here for?
I love Yehoda.
I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it, though. I mean, who actually reads those things anyway, right?
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the wild hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed by your courage, Miss Yehoda.
Poor fucking Yehoda.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
I'll deal with the second wolf spirit fragment, which we already know the location of. The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy.
All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people.
When we first started, I told Puffin this, like, Varka has had such fraud energy, but somehow everything worked out for him. Like, fraud energy, but he's not a fraud. Now I'm starting to see, this is like the real Varka. He's in charge. He's in command of the situation. I believe this man is the Grand Master. Earlier in the quest, though, just talking out of his ass. Such fraud energy. I didn't know what it was about him during the Nod Cry quest, but he just had... Like, I knew he wasn't a fraud, but he still had fraud energy. He's just such a chill guy. He's just a chill guy, dude.
Full throttle!
Phew.
How am I supposed to do this? Where'd Bird go?
Something to add to my collection.
Alright, we doing this the hard way, I guess. We're doing this my way. This is why we love Malwika. This is why we love Malwika, chat.
Didn't you say Fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight? Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa, whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and keep your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Why not, Paimon? Why
All
not?
right, just
Stop
trying to lift our
hating.
spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
What am
Can we
I
please just
doing?
focus on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
Destroy obstacles.
Is this what we're looking for?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword. Just like back at the camp. But this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart. I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how to love.
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Ugh! Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable. Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely... Could you try reversing the corruption? Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
So, keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part? Why would you want to do that?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view Roland's memories. As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest
Bro
path
is so
to defeating
smart. Bro is a tactical genius.
How was it explained to me?
Alexander Varka the
yes.
Great.
Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away. Actually, neither do I.
Never mind. He's back to fraud energy.
Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would...
I thought it might mean something to you. Never mind. Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct?
That's not what they said about it.
If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name.
Okay, but back then, we had a boat and a net. This time,
I do not recall at all any fishing
This
metaphors
Wolfspear
while we
fragment
were
is
getting
like a
our
puddle
ancient
compared to the
name.
Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads.
Batty!
They can create a net.
I love
or
the
they can create a
Varka.
rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events together. Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Also, we barely know anything about Roland.
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks...
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was meant for his disciple, the White Knight Roland. After Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to wander to Vat.
Alright, see you, Miss Comfy.
Grandmaster Arundelen
Much love.
wanted to deliver this letter to him. But trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonius headquarters ever since.
Quite the antique, then. But,
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
hey, what happened to Mr. Plans for every
What can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go. I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition. But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
We look so small compared to Varka. Oh my gosh.
Whoa. It actually worked?
You really are making this up as you go along.
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed, just like he said.
If what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, a great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters. The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
Is this Dainsleif's brother?
That I? Dainsleif? No. We bore a striking resemblance, but that wasn't him. While we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be?
Wow, I can't believe I actually
So
remembered
that's what
that.
happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw. Once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself
The
to
Abyss are still kind of assholes,
giving them his
though.
knowledge,
It seems
his
like kind of
power,
a
his everything. That's
kind
why
of a
the
reckless
Abyss can
decision
replicate
making.
him.
Uh-oh. Does this mean...
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision. But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate. Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him. And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you. Well, the fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked. Besides, it wasn't a fully formed plan back then. That about covers it.
Okay,
Sorry
so
to
we're gonna
ask so
find
much of
out
you
what
again.
his plan is like
No
2 hours
plan is
from
free of
now.
risks.
Cool, awesome.
If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins.
Who the
Not
fuck
to
is
mention we still
Anselm?
have Jean in Mondstadt.
Oh, there has to be another way.
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
No!
Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved the wolf spirit fragment here. Any pro-
Nope. It's a total disaster. More wild hunt monsters than I...
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one. What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing.
It's best recommended that you spare more time for it. This is gonna take a while. Ooh, this is gonna take a while. Let's get it.
Fill me in. What's the situation?
We ran into resistance almost as soon as we set off.
Good call. Locating the wolf spirit fragment is our key objective. I would have.
No. He's got the power to back up his lack of decision
Figured
making.
as much too. Now
He's strong enough to make up plans on the fly.
Oh,
That's my Grandmaster.
I brought a map.
That's my
This should make
Grandmaster.
things clearer.
That's my president.
Before we ran into trouble, this is the search area we decided on. The two teams are holed up here and here. They should have a clear idea of the fragment.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right? Do we have any more troops available to provide backup?
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now. That just leaves us with...
The logistics company is standing by.
Hanefa!
Designated drop point reached. Initiating situation report. The logistics company was assisting Aino with the production of the strategic reserve. But after learning of the situation on the front line, they request...
Amazing. Just in the...
Hey, seeing as you can fly and all, it should...
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, and with my short-distance propulsion module on cooldown, I will only be able to return to the battlefield after another 5 minutes. The logistics company has very limited provisions.
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other. We'll move out immediately. Yehoda?
I don't know who the logistics company is, but alright. So we just fight, right? Can we just fight? I don't know. What am I supposed to be doing? I don't know why they'd give me so many options if I'm just supposed to click the red ones.
It's a wild hunt! Come on, let's go help!
Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be getting any weaker as the battle goes on. Are they Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company, scout out the area. Look for terrain we can use to our advantage.
Yes, sir. Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable...
Good. Wait for my signal.
Oh, I'm about to hate
Logistics
this.
company, deploy.
Oh, why they gotta change the gameplay?
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! Goodness you're here.
Okay, this makes it better.
There's no end to these monsters.
More this and less
However many
whatever the
kill,
fuck
more
we were
keep
just
coming.
doing.
Just as I thought. Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready.
Is that the signal to say they're ready?
Shred 'em! It's showtime. Fall back.
Yes, sir.
Ready? Fire! The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while. Use this time to catch your breath.
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment.
That's not exactly very...
We split the...
Either way, I was about to go lend them a...
Absolutely.
We've run right through now that they've lost their...
That's awesome, guys. Go team.
Ugh. Looks like the same situation here.
Reinforcements. Hey, you keep them busy while we work on getting rid of this god-awful mist.
Understood. Everyone got that?
Yes, sir.
Shred 'em! Charge! Up the ante! Try to keep up! Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the Wild Hunt won't be able to summon any more reinforcements.
Knights of Favonius, charge!
He's so cool.
Ooh, I'm glad that's finally over.
Brave Knights, on behalf of the Lightkeepers,
There's no need to be so formal. When it comes...
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Yes! Now it feels like we're finally...
I'll say. We're sure...
It would be our pleasure.
Much obliged.
I don't know why we gotta... He just said no need to be so formal, but we have this whole random map segment.
They're hiding in the mist trick again. These guys must... You all know the drill. The Knights of Favonius will engage the enemy while the Lightkeepers dispel the mist.
Yes, sir.
Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
Knights of Favonius, charge!
Up the ante! Maria sweeping her!
Time to counterattack!
Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
This wild hunt doesn't know when to give up. Traveler!
Mr. Varka, leave this to us.
Just like last time. Only an...
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our own.
Ha! That's the spirit. Stay on your toes and make the Knights of Favonius proud. Either we all march back to Mondstadt together, or no one does.
Surely people have died up here already, haven't they?
The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
It seems you have collected them all, Knight of Boreas.
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way. I have to commend your chivalry, Sir Roland.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their presence. If you need a moment to rest, take it. Victory will be mine, regardless of whether the path to
Oh,
it
he
is
talking
the
that
one
good
we
shit
wish
now against Grandmaster.
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight!
for. As you wish. Then let us settle our unfinished duel, here and now.
Is everyone all right?
My granny fights better than these rookies. It's Egbert I'm worried about. You still alive?
For a moment there, I thought I might never taste the sweet wine of Mondstadt again.
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. We can take care of ourselves.
You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight, find the Grand Master. We can't lose our Varka! Please!
We already lost our Varka to D. Luke. It's okay. Just a couple more polls, surely.
You're holding back, Knight of Boreas. I can tell you do not wish to strike me down. This duel does no justice to the way of chivalry. I wield the power of a god, while you dare not swing your sword with true intent. If you continue on this path, you will die. Your plan is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of a wolf, when the wolf has seen through the lamb's plan?
Ha ha ha! You're on to me already, huh?
Andreas's question, Boreas's answer, the means to bear a soul. I knew it all 500 years ago. Though the false path may be wide and welcoming, only destruction lies at its end. It is time to crush your futile hope!
Oh, okay.
It's over. Your sword lies shattered.
I wasn't
The
ready
wolf's
for a
spirit and the
quick time
thoughts you
event.
blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me.
For the next part, it's an Outlander who comped the...
Wait. Is that how it's supposed to happen? What?
The sword is unbroken. Looks like I'm no longer in reality. This must be a
Fraud.
space built from
No,
the
I'm the
entangled
fraud there. I wasn't paying
consciousnesses of
attention.
Boreas and Roland. There's no way back.
No, I think this is how it was supposed to happen. If that wasn't how it was supposed to happen, they would have just made a cutscene of you dying and start over.
Warrior.
They wouldn't make a whole. They wouldn't change a whole ass gameplay section if that wasn't how it was supposed to happen.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Stormwind!
Priorities.
Is this the fairest shadow?
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger.
I feel like he runs
Looks
faster
like I can
than
just
others
jump
too.
right over these obstacles.
That actually is super fun.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them. Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies!
That is a fucking war cry.
Maria sweeping in!
Bruh.
Stormwind! sweeping in!
Be the man.
My old friend. This is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ah, I can't hide from it!
You must deliver it.
Your path cannot end here.
Push!
Draw near
Push!
to the heart of the wolf.
Even if
Is
you
that a
had an
Michael
army
Jackson
of
run?
10,000 men. In the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step forward.
It's crazy that I'm playing Genshin content before Puffin. We've come so far.
Is this the heart of the wolf?
Roland!
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I, with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods. But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10.
Are we gonna have to walk through this
Age
whole
will
thing?
snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky, lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those
You just wait
once
till you feel like you
illuminated
really
will
want
be
to
left
play it.
cowering in the cold
Then
and
why do you
empty
have
night.
so many damn prims? Why do you have so many damn
No.
wishes all stacked
They'll
up?
remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
Can we just fight? Why are we doing this?
A knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing
It
their
has
hopes in
grinded to an
generations
utter
to
halt.
come?
Can we just fight now?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear.
It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request...
Oh my gosh. Just get on with it.
I shall do as you wish, Knight of Boreas.
Huh. You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path. But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons. Just a lost soul who has wandered far too long.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The ray here of Solnari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but an imperfect image cast by the Abyss. I wield the power that Roland did at his peak, but my heart and mind...
They didn't even give him a face. They
in
just
that
said
blood-stained
black.
moment. Therefore, I, in my current form, am flawed. A knight cannot bear their own stagnation.
Or I guess they did it before with
After
Capitano.
redeeming you
Maybe
from
he's got that kind of
injustice
thing going on.
and guiding your surrender to the Abyss, I shall rectify myself and continue to follow the knightly path.
Huh. The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined. I suppose there's no chance to make you see the light.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may sound. Neither of us will sway the other.
Bro is talking out of his
You have
ass. He
long
literally betrayed
known this
everyone to go fight for the Abyss.
Otherwise,
Just
why would
because
you
they had
pin
been
all
turned
your
into
hopes on
monsters. Like, the
Boreas'
Abyss are
single
still
thought?
bad people that
But
hurt
now the
things.
blade
Like,
that
what?
once housed the wolf
What
spirit
kind
has
of...
been
This
shattered,
dude made...
and all you
like...
is a phantom that bears its form.
like,
You no longer
instant
have the means
decision
to change
and
the
is now
situation,
tweaking.
and no one will
Bro
come
was
to your
tweaking out
rescue.
and made, like, a
This
crazy
place
decision
shall
without
be
thinking
your
it through.
graveyard.
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andreas, god of the North Wind. Andreas, can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the North Wind. How long will you allow yourself to suffer the domination of the Abyss?
If this is your final gambit, I am most disappointed, Knight of Boreas. Grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot summon miracles. This world shows no such
Dude, this is an
mercy to
anime
its
game.
inhabitants.
Miracles can happen just by having a little bit of sentiment. Friendship is magic, Broham.
Return to...
See?
Is this the end?
Andreas, at long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
A Knight of Boreas.
Wait, his other sword is...
Watch up. This...
What?
On behalf
Wait.
of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines. But why? Your sword is broken. You no longer have the means to bear his soul. Unless...
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus
Don't forget
Boreas
those
will inevitably
button
ravage,
prompts.
devour, and...
Here we go again.
If a mortal heart is to bear the
Hey,
soul
our
of a god,
goat!
this is a path that cannot be retraced. Yet, I shall not dissuade a knight from embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
Smile, or I mean, hey, this man was built up on 5 years and a cheeky ass smile.
Now I see.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf. Isn't that right? Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart. To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allow Lupus Boreas'
This is
soul
so
to
tough.
assimilate your own.
How does a
Then be
lamb
devoured
tame a
by
wolf
me.
with a
But
DreamWorks ass
how did you
smile?
have the strength to fight while bearing such a great burden?
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision, my sacrifice is nothing.
You have a stubborn will and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight fights. The choice you have made is a flawed one. Your soul is now merged with that of Andreas. When he fully joins the ley lines, you too will fall. Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines, let alone rescue you. You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation. May your soul rest in peace with Boreas, lonely warrior.
Haha! Lonely? Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking forward to my triumphant return.
And a bunch of knights over in Mondstadt with fat asses.
Ding dong! You've got mail!
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you. Come on, to Mondstadt.
Dear Grandmaster.
He's just him. Varka is literally him.
To Varka.
Family.
That's what it. Rosaria teaching Razor to ride is the fucking coolest thing ever.
Poetry and letters were
I
humanity's
wouldn't think she'd
earliest
have
means of
enough
expressing their thoughts.
enough patience for that.
Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
Grandmaster!
Grandmaster.
Master.
Varka. Varka.
Uncle Varka! Hey, Sarantula!
For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you. Reversing the assimilation. Using your connections. Relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The Abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your
This is not the way of the night, says the dude literally using all of this outside help. Fuck off.
Release. Carve your way out through bloodshed.
Bro is not fighting fair.
Mightiest Knight of Boreas.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory.
I still can't believe his secondary sword has a longer blade.
Well, that suits me just fine.
I feel like his signature weapon should be bigger.
A knight is always true to their
OMG?
word.
OMG?
So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You are not alone.
Right back at you.
Puffin, look at this. How could you not pull for this dude? He's the Grandmaster. And there's no music. If they ruined it again. Why is there so much quietness? Why are there so many instances where there's no music? It's crazy.
May it guide you on your journey home.
Okay, bathroom break though. Where do we have Zhao? Yeah, but Zhao can't do that. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Leave that twink alone. I bet Varka could beat Zhao. Easy. Easy dub.
On me.
Too far. Not far enough.
Try to keep up.
Leave it all to me.
Noel gotta be a knight after this.
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
I think canonically Varka's secondary should be cryo to keep his beer warm. Did I just say warm or to keep his beer cold? I'm losing it. This happens every time I stream this game. My brain power goes out the window because of Genshin. Been waiting for 5-star Noel.
On me.
I'm not saying 5-star. She just needs to be a knight. Amber is a knight. Kaya is a knight.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster.
Thanks for ruining that.
Here.
Bro. Sorry, Varka. You die here.
Spread your wings and soar toward a new dawn.
Do you see this, Puffin? This is peak Genshin right here.
Lupica.
His war cry and everything. This is our Grandmaster right here.
Flash! Maria sweeping in!
Stop trying to make you gamble. You don't even know when the cold's gonna come out. You don't even know when Alice is gonna come out. You got a whole year at least for Alice. A canonical ult. Look at that. A canonical usage of an ult. Playing it safe. You ain't never been playing it safe. Let's look at how many 5-stars you have again. Playing it safe. Not only that, how many weapons do you have? How many signature weapons do you have, huh? Answer me that. Playing it safe.
Walk forward and do not look
Was a
back.
woman. Okay, okay, buddy.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
Drinks.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on.
but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius. But I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
Look at this, Puffin. The culmination of 5 years. You gotta pull for Varka. Look at all those NPCs he knows.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh. I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval.
He's pouring one out for all who came before.
Everything you swore to protect with your
That's
lives,
my Grandmaster right
it's all
there.
still here, safe
But
and sound. The Knights of Favonius.
I can't do it sitting
Mondstadt,
down, whatever the fuck he
and the
does.
oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf.
Playable Roland win. Why does his sword look like his face, though?
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland. But if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundel.
Yeah, wait, so what happened to Roland
never
if he was, like, so crazy, like... So did he just die? Did he just die, like, 1,000 years ago or 500 years ago, and nothing happened from that?
Phew. This has been one long expedition. From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead. Hey everyone, it's been a mighty long time. I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
There's your one traveler line per patch.
Yeah, I'm home.
Act 1. What's up?
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? The sword was just a decoy. The second half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines?
All jokes aside, what would you have done if the Traveler hadn't been...
Initially, I was planning to have Barbados carry out that step. But when I approached him about it, he said there was a... Turns out our trust was... Then, I guess we'd have had to get Barbados to send a wind to blow me back home. But it would have come at a heavy price, and with no guarantee of success. Besides, I'd rather not have him expend that... It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash in my office.
You're dreaming if you think it would have.
It's been a while since I've felt... Well, with the shadow of... A few knights will remain on rotation at the Nodcry stronghold. Albedo and Durin will come back with the first wave. So you should have the chance to see them again soon. It's been a while since I've felt my future.
I hate how they reuse the starting line every time.
You may already have learned of this from Barbados or the Hexen Circle, but I glimpsed a reflection of the future in Correct. Although, as things stand now, I believe we may have changed the course of the future. Still, after I've tied up some loose ends with the Knights of Favonius, I'll need to make Besides, the first group of knights who volunteered to stay there have yet to be relieved of their duty. How could I simply abandon them?
Ah, how noble. But be honest, your main reason for going back to Nodcry is so you can dump all your work here on Jean
That's
again,
so
isn't
real.
it?
That's so real. That's so real. That's my Grandmaster!
I'm only pulling your leg. You'll be seeing a lot more of me in Mondstadt from now on. It's been a while since I felt this. All right, then.
All right. Fuck this game, man. Wait, what's it? What? Huh? Huh? Anyway, I choose Eula beyond a shadow of a doubt. Oh, it's just a separate banner. Okay, cool. Did I get him? I got him, Puffin. I got him all right. All right. Been live for 3.5 hours already. I guess we'll call it here for tonight.
Many insects. The compulsion to follow the
We'll pick back up tomorrow.
light. The human
The speed run has begun.
are the same.
Oh boy. It is not going to be easy. Alright, so let's see. So from D-Luke, I don't even know. Let's see. Why does this take so long to scroll, by the way? Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so we got a good 60
Except
more to
we call
go,
that light
potentially. All right. That's very comforting to know. You guys all have a good night.